I'ma just say this, man. You know, NBA season is about to get underway pretty soon at the end of this month. And or end of this month, beginning of next month, I believe end of this month, right? Because the preseason is going on now. And I'm gonna say this. All the dudes that hate LeBron James, all the channels that hate him, that despise him, that trash him all day long, the day he retires, I guarantee you there will be all these men. He always was a good player, man. He always was a great one. I didn't think he was the GOAT, but he always was great. He always was a great, outstanding player. All these dudes, Scap Attack, Ticket TV, Charles Sabansky, Dreamers Pro, all these dudes that be hating, all these dudes that throw shots at LeBron, all these channels. Even the dudes on my page right now that hate LeBron James, the moment he retires, they finna be saluting him. It's gonna be all praises to him. 21 gun salute for him. As soon as he goes off and rides off into the sunset, they gonna, man, he was always a great player, man. Now they acting like he ain't that good. You got dudes on my channel acting like it's far-fetched to put LeBron James in your top 5. Acting like it's far-fetched to put him in your top 10. Right? You got dudes that got channels saying shit like this. He not a top 10 player. He really not the greatest small forward of all time. He really, he barely top 50 player. He one of the most overrated players that ever graced the league. Silly shit like that they saying. The moment he retires, I guarantee you, watch they kiss the ring. Watch they act like, because it's going to be popular to do that. Anything that will sell, anything that will get views, they will go ahead and make that type of content. It's going to be popular to give LeBron James his flowers and salute him and respect him and honor him then. They spent their whole life trashing his ass, acting like he was garbage, he wasn't that good. Watch how it flip around, right? Or, knock on wood, because we don't want that to happen. Let's just say something happens to LeBron James or something and he passes away prematurely or something. Watch how all these dudes give him all the fake love in the world, act like he the best thing since sliced bread once he's no longer on this earth or something like that. Watch how they do. Look how they, I promise y'all, watch how they switch up. Watch the switch up, right? Like me, I never liked certain ways that Kobe Bryant moved as it pertains to like how he communicated with teammates and how he would be and how he interacted with teammates and how he would talk down on them and all of that. But y'all always hear me say dude was a Pantheon great, all-time great player. You never heard, and y'all always hear me say he's the second greatest difficult shot maker I've ever seen outside of Steph Curry. Y'all always hear me say that Pantheon great player, all-time great, legendary player, right? I just point out his flaws because a lot of y'all act like they don't exist as it pertains to him. Like he never had any flaws. He never had any bad moments. Like he never had any shortcomings in his career. Like he never had any moments on the big stages where he didn't deliver because he did. And I point them out. But I always say he was an all-time great player. I never act like he's not a top 50 player all time. I never act like he's not a top 10 player. You know what I mean? I never act like he's not a Pantheon great. I never call him overrated. I never call and act like he just was not great or he wasn't that good. I never say no silly stuff like that, right? But a lot of these channels say that about LeBron James. And the moment he rides off into the sunset, when you can't see him play no more, watch what happens. Watch how they're going to switch up their tone. They're going to honor him. They're going to salute him. They're going to, man, he always was good, man. I knew he was a great player. I remember when he came through the lane and dunked like this, and he did it like that, and he caught back. I remember when he hit the shot against Orlando. I remember he hit all them game-winning shots. But let them tell it, LeBron ain't never hit no game-winning shot when he was down or losing. Even though I got proof of him hitting game-winning shots when his team, the Miami Heat or the Cleveland Cavaliers, were losing. He's hit game-winning shots in both Cleveland stints and a Miami stint when his team was losing. And it was only like 10 seconds left, and he's hit game-winning shots like that where they were losing. But according to all the LeBron haters, he only hit shots when the game is tied. You know what I'm saying? When the game is tied or they already up by 1. All that silly shit that can be easily debunked. Go to the videos of the game winners on my channel that I got. I probably made it a few weeks ago. Watch y'all gonna see it. And all the dudes in there, dudes watching the film. They're watching the video that I posted. They're seeing the footage and they're still saying, man, all these shots came when the game was only tied. I said, well, damn, can you see? You say you're not believing your lying eyes. Forget what your lying eyes telling you. You don't believe this footage. That's you hear Marv Albert, you hear Kevin Harlan, you hear all these different announcers, Reggie Miller calling these games, and you seeing it. You seeing the footage, but you don't want to believe that exists. Oh, he only hit game-winning shots when the game is tied. Brother, what the other shit? Did you see these shots he hit when they was down by 1, down by 3? I mean, down by 2, down by 3? Did you see them shots that he hit? Did you see the shot when he hit in Chicago, in my hometown? They was losing. They was down on the score when he hit that game-winning shot against my Chicago Bulls in the playoffs. Catch and shoot LeBron. He ain't Steph Curry, none of them. Shooting is not his just automatic specialty. Now, he shoots a better three-point percentage than both Kobe Bean Bryant and Michael Jordan. And don't use that all because he played longer, because the longer you play, the chances of your shooting percentages decrease, especially as it pertains to the three-point shot, because that's not a shot in the paint or under the rim and under the basket like y'all like to say. That's a shot that's further out. His shot percentage, his three-point shooting percentage is still higher than Michael Jordan's and Kobe Bryant's while playing longer, which increases the chances of your percentage, your three-point percentage decreasing. Your three-point percentage decreasing, right? But I promise y'all, watch all these dudes, man. The moment he retires, they're going to act like they never said all that shit, or if something ever would have happened to LeBron James, knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? Watch all of them start, oh my God, I knew he was I knew LeBron, he one of the greatest ever. He need 2 statues. They finna be hollering all that shit out their mouth. Watch how they gonna act. The moment he done playing is the moment that you gonna finally see them acknowledge how great that man is. Because you're never gonna see nothing like him in this league. You're never gonna see a carbon copy of him. You're not. You're not gonna see another 6'8", 6'9" dude, 260, 270, running the floor like a gazelle with the basketball IQ that he has, with that type of longevity, with that type of athleticism, with that type of, again, just the ability to improve on his game all the way to the point where he was not a three-point shooter. And he's improved, as he's gone on playing basketball, he's improved his three-point shot. A dude that's top 10 in steals, top 10 in assists, number 1 all time in scoring 40,000 points, right? LeBron top 10 in three-point field goals made. All of these, you know what I'm saying? He top 10 and all this stuff. You never gonna see a dude be able to do that. You're not at his size, at his frame, none of that, man. Never been an N-word this good for this long. Jay-Z told y'all that. You know what I mean? But watch, the moment he retires, y'all, you gonna see all the hating ass channels. Man, I knew he was good, man. I just didn't think he would go, but I knew he was, man. I knew he was good. I remember that time against Detroit. When he used to get Detroit, he did that. I remember that, man. Tayshaun Prince ran out the way, man. I knew he was good. I knew that boy was good. Hey, no, man. I heard that other stuff you were talking before then. Regurgitate what you were saying before then. Don't try to switch it up now. Man, shoot, that LeBron James, man. Bron was good, man. You got to give him his credit, give him his props, man. Them boys ain't better than him. Now that you can't, Scap attacking them will act like goddamn Keon Doolin them better than LeBron James. They will act like Othello Harrison, Michael Sweetney. They act like goddamn Anton Jameson. They will act like Antoine Walker, my Chicago brother. They will act like Paul Pierce was better than LeBron James. Those channels will act like that. Dreamers Pro, they will act like goddamn Anthony Parker, Candace Parker, brother. They will act, Scap Attack go that far. He will act like goddamn Luka Doncic is better than LeBron James. He will act like he's a better overall player than him for his career. He act like Luka already surpassed LeBron. He'll act like, you know, all these other dudes. I'm trying to think of some other little off-brand dudes here. He will think, who else? He'll act like Tyson Chandler was a better player than LeBron James. Scap Attack now. You know what I mean? But watch the moment he walks off into the sunset, or the moment he's no longer with us, you know, knock on wood that he lives a long life, you know what I mean, and all that, because that was tragic and horrible what happened to Kobe Bean Bryant, legendary player. But watch that, with something like that happen, watch how they all switch up. Man, I knew Braun was good, man. He was good. He always was good, man. I just didn't think he was the GOAT, man. It's just his fans, man. I just didn't like his fans, but he was always good. That boy could finish with both hands. He was really left-handed, could finish with right. You know what I mean? He was always, he was top 10 and a lot of stuff, man. That ain't just no stats, man. That ain't just no longevity. He was consistently great. But ask them that now is just a longevity stat. No, you got to be that dude. You got to be that one. You got to be that dog for 20-some years to get to break them records. Never been an N-word this good for this long. You heard it, man. Watch how they shift up. Watch how they change up, though. Stay tuned, y'all.